Welcome to Sat Chat's Short Stacks. Today, I'm going to be showing you Satillionaires how to set up a recurring Bitcoin buy on Bitcoin Well for all of you here in the US of A. I'm your host, Stewart Bitcoin Dad.
And I'm Anna Beavon, number 40 and chief of stuff here at Sat Chats.
So let's get right into it here. Setting up a recurring Bitcoin buy. Have you ever done this?
No, I manually buy. So I go in and just decide to buy, but
Okay.
I don't have a recurring.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's walk through it.
Yeah, because for me, I already know how much I want each week. And I used to log in Monday mornings to like do it myself. And then I set this up. Let's jump in here, y'all. This is the home screen, okay? You saw this on our last short stack for Bitcoin Well. It's still the same. So here I am on the dashboard and we are going to set up this recurring buy. So I'm going to hit buy Bitcoin. You could also do it right here. You know what? I'll do it here this time because I did it here last time.
Yeah.
Check this out. Bam. Goes to the same place. I've already got mine set up right here, so we're all juicing, but I'm going to show you how to do it here. So the first thing we need to do is how much do you want to buy regularly? Okay. It could be weekly, could be monthly. We'll just have that in your head. Don't tell me what the frequency is going to be. Okay. Just tell me how much that you would buy regularly.
Well, I do buy regularly and would buy regularly. What you do, $54.
54. Let's go.
It's really because I hear you say it all the time.
Yes. I mean, look on the screen. 50, 54. Yes.
It is much better.
It feels better. All right. So right now I got $54 and we're looking at over 48,000 Satoshis in exchange for that amount of money currently.
Nice.
All right. So we're locked in with the 54 bucks. We'll select the bank or the balance. Okay. Again, we'll use my checking account as an example because I already got mine rolling. Okay. So I got my source. Let me select my wallet. You know, we talked about using Dad's allowance last week. Let's send this to Lion's wallet.
Wait, do you have all of these wallets?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's pretend we're going to send it to Lion's wallet here. And you can see this green check mark means that Bitcoin Well has checked and they know that this is a real address. Now, here's the big difference from yesterday's short stack, okay? Instead of one time, we're going to pick weekly, once every 2 weeks, or once a month. So which one would you choose? Would you dollar cost average weekly at the $54 amount? Would you go once every 2 weeks? Would you go once every month?
Weekly for sure.
Weekly for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. So then we get to choose when do we want this sucker to start? Okay. So I suppose today is August 26th, looks like it. So let's say that you want to be a Monday person like me.
Yeah.
'Cause I think you said you were.
I like a Monday person.
Yeah. September 1, we're going to get it started fresh.
Feels good.
So we're going to relinquish the manual purchasing.
Yeah.
We're just going to auto magically bam. So we'll say starting September 1, we're going to be buying $54 a week. So we're all locked in here. There's the amount. There's where they're going to be taking the money from. Here's the wallet it's going to be going into. Here's when it's going to start. And then let's review. Boop. All right. Time to confirm the purchase. Your Bitcoin will be purchased immediately. I'm assuming starting September 1.
Right.
We'll send it to your personal Bitcoin wallet once we receive your dollars.
How long on average does it take to verify that? Do you know?
On Mondays, when it's time to buy, they just like automatically withdraw that $54 from my bank account and they use it to go buy Bitcoin. So like sending money to Bitcoin Well, I don't do that anymore. I just have my bank account is connected. But you might be someone who doesn't want to do that. Yeah. You know, if you want to kind of keep those castle walls tight, it's like, no, let me send you money. Then I think that disclaimer makes sense. But for me, that whole thing, it's like Ron Popeil, set it and forget it. You know what I'm talking about? Remember Ron Popeil?
No.
Oh my God, great infomercial guy.
No.
So you set it and you forget it. Okay?
Set it and forget it.
I think it was like set it and forget it. I think you kind of had to make it more rhyme. So we're right here. So this is everything we're good. And by the way, we don't care what the rate is on this one because unlike yesterday's short stack where it was like, look, you're going to get, you can see this timer kind of winds down and then it changes how much Satoshis you get. We don't care because on September 1, Bitcoin is going to be at a different price.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And part of the beauty of a recurring automated Bitcoin buy is that you start to like not care about the price anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it go up and down because I know it's only really going one way,
I will say that's what I really like about taking my Bitcoin into self-custody is that I don't actually care.
Yeah.
With the price, the current price of Bitcoin. It's exciting when it goes up.
Yeah.
Yesterday I noticed that it had been at like 114 for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's down, but it'll go back up again.
Yeah. And for me, it's exciting when it goes down because then I'm like, more Satoshis. Because I think some people, when it goes down, they're like, what if it goes down all the way? It's not going down all the way. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. So when it goes down some, I'm like, let's go. More Satoshis, right?
Yeah. I'm game.
So here we have all that. And we need to confirm the purchase. So then we would just
confirm purchase.
Confirm the purchase. And let's click on that right now. Bam. Congrats. You did it. Your recurring buy is all set. Sit back, relax. Okay?
Relax.
So let's close that. All right. Now I got, look at this. I'm rolling deep with double. You could have, I think my dad has multiple recurring buys set up on Bitcoin Well.
Because you can set them to different wallets.
I think he has like a weekly recurring buy for him and for my mom. Then he's started exchanging some of his business funds from US dollars into Bitcoin. And so he has like a monthly one for that or something.
Interesting.
So he's got a couple, and he's sending them to different wallets too. So he's like, when he comes back on in 9 months, he's going to be crazy. Now, if you're trying to make this happen, if you're like, you know what? I want to set up a recurring buy on Bitcoin Well because I want to take my Bitcoin into self-custody. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go buy some Ithaca hummus at the grocery store and then put it right back on the shelf where I found it. I want to exit the grocery store with my hummus and put it into my fridge so that if somebody does something weird to the hummus in the store, it doesn't matter because my hummus ain't there.
It's in your fridge.
Then you can go to bitcoinwell.com/satchats. Now, I believe as our chief of staff, you had quite the hand in setting this little thing up.
I did. Yeah. I picked the video. If you scroll a little bit more to the bottom, there's a video of number 0, Stewart and Chris.
Yeah.
Talking about why self-custody in Bitcoin Well is so great.
So you helped us put together this video.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Here's where you sign up. Okay. You pop in your email, right? So we would say, okay, show@satchats.com, which by the way, you guys can email if you want to sponsor us. And here is where you can book a call with a specialist if you have listened to us long enough to realize that Bitcoin is the GOAT and that you're ready to buy over $100,000 of it in one big old whack, smash buy style, like the Lord Chris Kirby did for his Bitcoin origin story. Because you might be some dude or some dudette who's super successful, and you're like, you know what? I finally get it. I want to start off with, I want to be a whole coiner. I want to go from 0 to whole coiner.
Yeah.
Right? So let me get $109,577. Bam, give me a whole coin. Then you book a call right here and do it through bitcoinwell.com/satchats, because when you do, we will get a little scooch of it, and that scooch will go to the next pre-coiner. All the Satoshis that we collect from all the different places, they are driven into the next brand new Bitcoiner. Okay. Because that's what we're all about. If we're going to keep our Bitcoin, we must give it away.
Agreed.
Think about that. All right. So when you sign up here, okay? Because you might go, whatever, dude. These guys, they got an affiliation. I don't care. I'm going to go right to bitcoinwell.com because, you know, affiliations can get on my nerves too.
Yeah.
If you go through us, they will give you 2 coins to throw into the wishing well, okay? You can see here, you hit this redeem 500 points, a little coin, they throw a little coin in, and then it's like, hey, you've won 200 sats, 500 sats, 1,000 sats, and you can actually win up to 1 million sats, which is the same amount you can win on our live game show Fridays, 11 a.m. Eastern, TikTok Next Block. Sign up, satchats.com/TikTok Next Block. Okay?
Best game show ever.
Right? It is the best.
It really is.
And 1 million sats is a good amount of cashola. So you can win it here. So that's it, right? You come to the dashboard, you buy Bitcoin, you fill out the form, and you just make sure that you choose some kind of frequency here. Then you hit that button and you are done. So how do you feel about setting up a recurring Bitcoin buy on Bitcoin Well as an American now that we've gone through this?
I like the entire interface of Bitcoin Well. I feel like it makes, when I was buying Bitcoin for the first time, it made it a lot easier because it's pretty, and pretty things sometimes make harder stuff less hard.
Yeah.
And it's pretty straightforward. And I think that is so great for me, for our audience, for all the pre-coiners that we have.
Yeah.
That if it's easy to understand and not intimidating, it's going to be way more likely that we keep doing it.
Yeah.
So the recurring buy makes a lot of sense.
And there's, you know, if you can just go a little bit further than some of the more well-known exchanges, then you can set yourself up to have self-custody.
Yeah.
And that, even if you don't get it yet, that is like one of the biggest things about Bitcoin is that you can actually own your own Bitcoin, right? You can hold the keys to your Bitcoin. If this was helpful for you and you're ready to set up your own recurring buy straight into self-custody, subscribe here on YouTube, okay? Because you will be entered in a chance to win 2 million sats. I'm telling you, if you subscribe to the channel, a chance to win 2 million, and then a weekly chance to win 1 million, and you can come on the show, satchats.com, and get $50 worth of Bitcoin for, you know, telling us your story or asking us your questions.
We're throwing sats at you.
Seriously, we're like, please take this because it's super, super good. All right, thanks so much for your time. Remember, Sat Chats Short Stacks is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.